Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful sunny day, and a little bit cooler today, I believe. Praise the Lord. Mark chapter 4 and verse 6. And when the sun had risen, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. When the sun had risen, and the reality of the sun rising is when it comes under its greatest attack. So the seed is under attack. And that sense of being attacked is an attempt to sabotage all of the potential that is there in the seed. If the seed is not allowed to germinate because the enemies get it before the seed brings forth life, then no life will be seen in the reality of that seed germinating. If the seed falls under the enemy's power, the seed is nullified. And that's Satan's attempt. Every time the word comes in from the scriptures, it's an attempt to sabotage the word. And the sun is when it's under attack. And the sons are any enemies that would seek to destroy the seed. So it says, it's scorched. So the attack success is the scorching of the seed. Don't let Satan scorch your seed so that you're sabotaged. It's God's intention for the good things he says to us to be producers of good fruit in us. And if we let the sun, the enemies, scorch the seed, then we will bear no positive fruit in any way, shape or form. It says, because it had no root. And now we know that because it didn't go deep, it did not give itself a chance to survive. So how do we get the word to go deep into the innermost being of our hearts? Well, it's regurgitation. You see, the word usually is a promise, and the promise needs to be believed to be received. So until you believe the seed and the content in the seed, then the seed is not going to do you any good. But once you've believed it, then the seed will start to bear itself into the ground. It will start to go deep into your hearts. So you need to believe it in order to receive it. And Jesus said in Mark 11:23 that if we truly, I say to you, whoever says this mountain is taken up, cast in the sea, and does not doubt in his heart. Well, the doubting in his heart is the sun shining, scorching. It's the unbelief in us that needs to get out of us. And the only way the unbelief will get out of us is if we let the seed go deep. And the only way we get the seed to go deep is to regurgitate it, to say it again and again and again, in order to allow ourselves to be fully persuaded, to be convinced and fully persuaded, highly developed in our ability to understand what the real true representation of that seed is trying to do for us. So if we're talking about God bringing into our lives a sense of rest regarding who we are, a security in ourselves, we need to believe, to not be fearful of men. So when Jesus says to us, be not fearful, that's an opportunity for us to grasp that seed, to take that seed. He doesn't want us to be fearful. Hey, time is gone. I've got so much to say. God bless you. Have a great day. Let it go deep.